Okay, YouTube. Todd here again, some guitar guy. First off, thanks for watching. So, another video today, not so much a how to, but a before and after video cleaning the air filter in my Screamin Eagle intake breather on my 96 Harley Sporty 883 Hugger. So, before this, I wanted to, what is this? What's the big deal about a Screamin' Eagle intake over OEM? What's the magic? So took it off. This badge is held in place by screws, and noticed these scratches, and I'm like, huh. Well, I wonder if that's just a dealer installed option. Maybe the bike got scratched up or something in shipping during shipping and or a previous owner to kind of hide the scratches, because they are more noticeable in person than the camera really shows. Like the camera shows what I don't want it to, but then doesn't really show what I do want it to, like in this picture, the dirty drain and the cat hair. But this is the magic. This is all it is. It's a K&N filter. I've used these for years, so I was, kind of glad to see that. Um, except the condition of the filter. This thing was saturated with oil, was dripping, literally dripping oil. Oil had pooled in the bottom of the filter or the breather cover, just ridiculously oiled and ridiculously dirty. So you see all the caked in dirt here on the pleats and whatnot. And keep in mind, this is after I had taken it out and dabbed it all around, to soak up the excess oil, reinstalled it, then took it off again to clean it. And there was still oil, not nearly as much, but oil had dripped down on the into the breather. So I don't know if the bike has 12,000 miles. I don't know if it's been on the bike since day one. I would like to think. The other thing, this was not Harley, or this was not K&N oil in the filter. This was just like motor oil. It was brown and whatnot. So I'd like to think the Harley dealer did not do that it was some uh, unknown owner in the bike's history. But this is what I used, and I opted for the squeeze bottle, thinking I might make less of a mess. That did not work uh, at all. Ended up making a mell of a hess with this, and had to go back several times and dab off the excess K&N oil, which is red. So here's the first flush. You spray it on, wait 10 minutes, and then reverse flush from the inside out. And as disgusting as that looks, it was much, much worse in person. You could see the oil beads in the water, and just really kind of ridiculously dirty. So if that's not 12,000 miles, then that's pretty close to 12,000 miles of dirt and excess oil. And I ended up doing this 6 times. And that's a pretty dramatic difference. The second treatment, and probably a lot of people would have stopped there, but I don't know. I am kind of anal about things. I actually had some time. I did this in the evening after work inside. I'm divorced, so I can use my sink and kind of capture this. So it looks pretty good there. I did notice you see some of the bigger chunks that came out. So I went again, and the water actually looked really good there, but even got more chunks. So I'm like, let's go once more. So I did, and didn't get out as many chunks. Debated going another time, but it was getting late. I mean, 10 minutes to let it soak, maybe a couple minutes to spray it on really good, get it really saturated on both sides. I don't know, maybe 5 minutes to flush it. So, and plus diminishing results. So the end product is this. and it looks 1,000 times better than the original. I did a collage, so yeah, much, much, much better, much cleaner. New, maybe not brand new, but pretty close to it. And then the oiling process, and I'll show it on the bike here. And this is what it should look like. Okay, that kind of pinkish tint. But the oiling process with the squeeze bottle, you go down every pleat, every ridge, and then you get to do it again on the inside. And yeah, I did use way too much oil, so I had to spend, I don't know, a fair amount of paper towels, dabbing, wicking off the excess, and you see the sheen on the rubber parts. I mean, that's absorbed. But to give you an idea how oily it was inside there, that I have wiped that off repeatedly on the velocity stack or whatever that part's called going into the carb, and it still has that sheen. So she's breathing easier, better. Maybe I pick up a little bit of fuel mileage. Hopefully, this girl's surprisingly thirsty compared to the little S40. That 14 cubic inches increase really uh, really like some fuel. And this is a brand new and a stock photo off the K&N site. So that's kind of your target. That's what you want it to look like. And I think the original maybe paper element was this kind of rectangular look, but that's what you're looking for. And I think that's pretty close. As close as I'm going to get it with however many miles and neglect and whatever. But that's really all I have. Again, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, all that YouTube stuff. And until next time, two wheels down. Thanks, guys.